What is going on, guys? This is the Blaster Bros, and in today's video, this is the first part of a 3-part so far, but it probably will have more parts in the series. But this is the first part where we will be rebuilding a 1979 Jeep with a inline 6 and a 3-speed manual. So we are currently undoing the spark plugs to check for spark because the engine does not currently start. And we will also be checking for compression.
And we'll just forget about those, and we'll run a new wire from our new ignition switch that we put into here to this, and then that way when you hit the crank position, it will energize this, let battery juice flow from the big cable to the big cable to the starter. Does that make sense? Yep. Fine, I might cheat.
So there is the new starter relay, and we can get to cranking this thing over. Sounds alright.
Yeah, oh yeah, it goes over good. Does this thing have a mechanical oil pressure gauge?
I'm assuming not, because I'm pretty certain it reads out nothing.
What I don't know is it a mechanical or electric? Tell me if it comes up some when I'm cranking. Okay. Okay.
It's staying put for right now.
What?
I think it's staying put right now.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't even know if
I'm telling you, it might just be something with the gauge.
Well, no. Why? What was it doing?
It's not moving.
Oh. Well,
the needle's done nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, no, I saw this.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I think it's
but
just
it
the
didn't
gauge.
do that before.
Yeah.
Before
you saw it moving through the line?
Oh, yeah.
So as you can see there, we do know that oil is moving through the system because we could see it going through the line that goes to the oil gauge, but we do know that the oil gauge itself does not work. And right now we have the compression tester to check the compression for each cylinder.
85. Okay. We got over 90 that time. We're like 92. Which is fairly marginal. I mean, it's cold. Technically, we should do this on a hot engine and add a little 85. Almost 115. Wow. So,
31's good.
40.
That's not fun.
It's not good. That's 45. 72, 73. So that's 52.
So as you can see there, pretty much every cylinder except 3 was very low on compression. So we decided to tow it around with the tractor while it was in gear to try to turn the engine over, which should get the valves to move because we figured that the valves had rusted shut. And as you can see with these pictures, that certainly did something. The compression went way up after we did that. So that was successful. Towing the Jeep around while it was in gear did work. We going? Go for it?
And hold it. Yeah, go for it.
Woo! Let's go!
Listen to that thing.
It's glorious! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Awesome.
Awesome is right. Holy crap.
Let's go!
Here's what I'm thinking, Drew. Let's get a little more permanent fuel supply.
Yep.
So I got the new filter. What I'm thinking is this. We'll take this old filter off and we'll put a new filter here and put it in this new line that's already attached to the carburetor. And then we'll put the long piece of hose that I bought onto the fuel pump and see if the fuel pump will actually
see if it works.
It, yeah.
Okay.
Now we'll test it. So let me fill this up, and so it'll have a chance to run and get the fuel pump pumping that way. You know what I'm saying?
So, as you heard, we decided to replace the fuel filter to get a new one on there, and here we actually decide to let it run a little bit with no filter on it and just leading to a hose so that we can give it a chance to pump a little bit through the line just to get some of that old stuff out of there. So since this Jeep is very old and rusty and broken down and half of it's missing, it does not have a gas tank. So you can see here we just have this little solution of stringing some rubber hose in from where the gas or from where the fuel lines would connect to the engine, and just putting them into a gas can, just a 5-gallon gas can, and have one of those sitting in the back of the Jeep, and just that will be our fuel supply for driving it around. We good though?
Yeah, let's try it.
Ready?
Yep.
So after that quick little run to flush out the system of any old fuel, you can see we have this nice new shiny fuel filter on there. It's probably about the shiniest thing in this engine bay, so that should be nice to have. So our last task of the day is to fix this throttle cable connector for the gas pedal to the carb, because it's actually facing the wrong direction to connect to our carburetor. I guess this Jeep just had a slightly different one, because this is just a random carb that we got off of eBay. It was a carburetor for this model Jeep, but there still could be a slight difference in design there, so it's just a small discrepancy that we're going to end up needing to fix. But yeah, that's our last little thing. We just got to weld that cable, cut it off, weld it back 180 degrees the opposite direction, so it's facing the right way. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Part 2 should be coming out soon. See you guys.